Hello Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. This week, my dear Cancerians, we are looking at your blind spot, and we're doing that through your ancestral guides. I'm kind of combining two types of readings here. So yeah, because this is Ancestral Week, but I wanted to see any ancestors that are around you right now, guiding you, taking you through a cycle, through some lessons or karmic lessons as well. What's the blind spot? So we're going to start with the Energy Oracle deck. What's coming towards you, you don't see. It's kind of a blind spot. Although the blind spot is sometimes funny. Sometimes when I pull out the cards, it's not necessarily what's coming towards you that you're not anticipating, but it could be some of the other things in the reading that you're not anticipating. So what's coming towards you? Why is the universe bringing this to you? And what can you expect from this? And there is actually like a real official extended at the end where I do continue to pull cards from the same deck outside of this reading. There it goes. And the link is at the top of the description if you are drawn to the extended. So let's get started, Cancer. I just had literally an hour ago, I just had an adjustment on my orthodontic device. So I'm sorry if my tongue is a little tied. It does feel a little bit different. There's a little more pressure in my mouth right now. But things are moving. Things are moving along. All right. Oh, there's a storm coming. There's a storm coming, Cancer. So let's find out why the universe is bringing a storm, what you can expect from it. The World card, the Goddess of the Moon, is at the bottom. Oh, and that was hiding behind there. Rest and Rejuvenation is hiding behind there. So there's overall, underlying energy here, there's completions. Completions are happening here. Cycles are coming to closures. New cycles are starting to open up for you. There's a lot of unknown that you're negotiating through, but there are going to be opportunities here for you to rest, recover, particularly when you're going through major cycle changes here. Okay, I have cards out, but I want to pull up the tarot cards to go with these first before we talk about them. Goodness, that this card, this Fool card, has been in this spot at least 2 other times so far this week. It's really funny. This is a very interesting reading, Cancer. Let's see where this is going. Okay, I'm going to show you what you got here. So what's coming towards you? There's a storm. There's some sort of leap of faith. There's an opportunity, but it's almost like a little bit like a tower moment, like it changes the foundation of where you are. It's a shakeup, but it changes the foundation of where you are so that everything left after the wind has finished blowing, the rain has stopped pouring, are the pillars that are left that are solid, that will weather the storms, right? So there's some sort of major change that's coming through. There is, it does feel very creative because she's sitting here on this branch, cherry blossoms. It's like she's, I gotta say, excuse me, I'm so sorry. She's sitting on like this cherry blossom tree, but she's actually painting the blossoms. So it tells me that there's a storm coming through. It's a change. It's some sort of opportunity. It is your choice whether you move towards this or not, but the potential here of this is kind of starting to take control of your life because she's painting in the blossoms. So having some sort of control over perhaps how a new cycle is even starting for you, because the world is here. So there's opportunities coming towards you. Old cycles are closing off so that new cycles can begin. And then, why is the universe bringing this to you? We have Happy Family and 10 of Wands. the happy family is kind of like the Ten of Cups to me. There's a heavy burden here. You're carrying some sort of a heavy burden that has to do with either family or community. It doesn't, I want to say whatever the parameters are in this, however you fit into this, whatever's going on, it's a heavy burden and it needs to be dropped. So maybe you're not dropping something, or something isn't naturally clearing itself out here. So the universe is bringing this storm. It's a little bit like the Tower card. If there's changes or things that we need to do in our life, but we're not doing it, the universe is going to come in and say, hey, we need this to happen. This has got to happen because this has to clear out certain energy so that new energies can come through. So it definitely has something to do with either like, and I'm getting like funny energy off of this happy family. Like it could be a work family. It can be like your literal in your house family. It can be your extended family. It can be a friend group. But there's something here that's heavy that needs to be released. And in a way it's not. There's some sort of ending that is not coming through properly here. So what can you expect from this? You have the Deceit card and the Two of Cups. It just seems like someone very close to you is holding like information back. Someone very close to you is manipulating or will manipulate a situation. I mean, this person is your Two of Cups. It's a deep soulmate connection here. I mean, and you are having the family. The happy family is coming through. What in goodness name is Cancer? Let's find out what this deceit is. And then who this Two of Cups is to you. This deceit, what is this deceit that Cancer should know about? See, that's what I'm saying. Like maybe you're anticipating some sort of change, but over here, like to me, the way the cards come out, so this could be the blind spot. There's aspects in this reading that are producing information to you going forward where you wouldn't have seen them approaching them. This deceit card. The Strength card, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Okay. I don't think somebody is trying to be like manipulative in terms of gaining something over you for their success. This feels like with the Strength card, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Swords, this feels like to me that somebody's putting on a strong face. This feels like to me that somebody is not showing the pain that they have. They're trying to be strong. They're trying to kind of show, yeah, my heart's open. I'm doing okay. I'm all good. But deep down inside, like they have a broken heart here. That they have pain. That they're dealing with pain. That's the deceit. And that's your Two of Cups. So this is some sort of connection. This is a deep connection here for you. And this person, or even perhaps you, someone in this Two of Cups connection is trying to put on a brave face. The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups. There was more than one. Let's see. The Four of Swords is the first thing that's come out. So somebody is trying to heal. The Two of Cups. Three of Wands. Oh, that is... Yes, it is the Moon. See, the Two of Cups has the Four of Swords, the Moon card, and the Three of Wands. Okay, I feel like whoever this Two of Cups is, if it's you or it's a person that you're involved with, you may not even be seeing much of them. Somebody here is taking a break. Somebody here is like resting, is healing with the Four of Swords. And then the Moon card and the Three of Wands. I feel as though this energy what you can expect from this is healing to prepare for a journey into the unknown. They don't know what to expect. This person does not know what to expect. But so almost like maybe there's a lot of options before them, but they have no idea what those options could be with the Moon card. And the Three of Wands, there is some fear here with going out and what they're going to find out there. Like what sort of ships will be coming in. There's definitely pain and fear here. So why is the universe bringing this, right? Like the happy family and the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands. Poof. The Hierophant, the Five of Wands, and the Emperor. Wow, there's some sort of conflict here. Two different very powerful energies. There's a conflict here. The Hierophant, like being trapped between the Hierophant and the Emperor. This could be two energies that just aren't compatible. I mean, they're both very strong. These are both representing two very, very strong personalities. There's a lot of conflict standing between here. The happy family. Oh, the Nine of Wands. Somebody's in a connection that I feel like, oh, the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. This is, okay, it's feeling more and more like a family connection. Somebody's in a connection here where it feels like literally two heads butt. Like two heads are butting here. And there's so much conflict between this. It's a little bit like having two alpha males in a relationship. Whether you're male or female or however you swing, like just that energy where there's got to be points in the connection where somebody is showing like leadership and somebody's willing to follow, and then that can also switch, and then the other person is now showing leadership and the other person is willing to follow. I feel like this is the energy of two people that lead and they can't move past like releasing some of that, either the feeling of responsibility to do that or the ego that is driving it to do that. And with the Nine of Wands, right? Like the Nine of Wands is clarifying this happy family, and this happy family is sitting beside the Ten of Wands. The Nine of Wands is being so exhausted, I can't do this anymore. Like I'm winning up to this point, but it's, there's a lot of wounds involved with this and just having to release it. Like just having to release it. It's definitely some sort of environment where you share a shelter with a group of people. I mean, this could be work with the Ten of Pentacles. It's either work or home. It really is. And it's how you define that family. Like some people say, well, my work family, right? Or it is your home family. There's definitely the budding of two very strong personalities. This can also be like, I'm getting the message, you know, maybe if you've got, could be yourself with one of your kids, could be your spouse with one of your children, and it's just becoming very, very difficult because these two personalities are so strong and neither one of them want to hear what the other one has to say, almost. So, how this is playing out, I feel like even that scenario that it could be like a child could be one of the individuals, but it's an older child. Like if somebody is showing, there's no page here. So this isn't like someone who is, you know, a kid. This would still be a child, but I would say that they're an adult. Like they got to be at least 18 years old is really what I'm feeling for this. And it is some sort of personality conflict that's just not going away, and it almost feels like it grows, and it's causing a lot of heartache and even fear about moving forward into unknown possibilities. And the only thing that can be done at this point is for the person. You know what? There's two cards here. There's a deceit card, and we're seeing it as someone trying to put on a strong face, right? Someone trying to really put on a strong face. And then we have the Two of Cups, where someone is just like trying to rest and recover, heal, get ready for some sort of movement, and they're really worried about what that movement is. Wow, it's a really interesting energy dynamic, Cancer. So what is a storm? What specifically is a storm? Like, and I think what's really nice is the storm looks, it's accompanied by something really beautiful and creative. It's a new beginning. It's starting from zero. The storm card, what is this storm? For Cancer, what is this storm? It's a tower. There's the tower. The tower and the High Priestess. Shit, I'm not going to divulge. The tower and the High Priestess. It is, as I said, like a tower moment. And the High Priestess. So it's unknown. There's something very unknown here. Okay, so let's see if we can pull anything out with the Fool card. What is the Fool card that sits here with the storm warning? What is the Fool card that sits here with the storm warning? Seven of Pentacles and the Hermit. Somebody is perhaps the person that is in the Four of Swords here, the resting, the trying to heal, is internalizing. They're really, they're within right now. Somebody is really within, and they're strategizing, and they're trying to come up with a plan. Perhaps to fix some sort of energy here that is not working. Trying to come up with a plan to fix some sort of energy here that is not working. To really change that. But it's unknown. There is, it's okay. So somebody's working kind of secretively behind the scenes, Cancer, is what I would say is going on in this reading for you. But I think, though, because the deceit card is showing up, it's not like a bad deceit. I think someone is trying to fix energy, knowing that the energy that exists right now is creating a lot of pain, exhaustion, fear, hurt, confusion. So in some ways it feels like maybe the plan isn't even hatched yet because we're not getting information, but there is a plan that's happening here, what's coming towards you. If this is you and a spouse and you're both perhaps dealing with an older child and it's very difficult, your spouse maybe is very quiet, but they're working on something here. Maybe because whatever you've been doing in the past hasn't helped. Somebody feels like they need to take control of the situation, but they need to do it in a way that is a little mysterious. It's a little mysterious, but perhaps that's going to fix the energy. Because we're getting to the Ten of Wands here, like something just can't be carried anymore. What's the bottom? The Eight of Wands is at the bottom here. So I feel like there is communication and movement coming in this situation, right? Like there's a cycle, there's a cycle that needs to be closed off for a new one to begin, but there's an awful lot of unknown and fear associated with that. But on the other side of there, it is like rest, healing, rejuvenating. Interesting. At the bottom of the other deck, you have the Knight of Swords, the Six of Wands, and then the Angel de la Nuit, the Angel of the Night. I kind of say it's a little bit like this card is the namesake of the deck, and so other decks don't have it. But I would kind of define it as a High Priestess and Temperance energy. It's very angelic, but it also works in kind of the darker parameters of existence. So there is swift movement towards victory through the unknown. Navigating and negotiating through the unknown here. Wow, that was really intense. I want to say it's kind of intense. Yeah, this energy feels intense, to be honest with you. Like, why the universe is bringing this because there's something here that's become sort of intense and conflictive, and it's not supporting like happiness anymore. And what you can expect from this, well, you can expect that someone is putting on a happy face when there isn't one there, and someone is trying to heal and rest, getting ready to move into an unknown that they're very unsure about, that there is some fear base in it. See, that's all heavy. But I don't feel quite this heaviness here. I do feel secrecy with the Storm Warning and the Fool card, and the cards that came out with it. I do feel secrecy, and I feel a big change, but it doesn't feel heavy like this, right? So that's what's coming, I think, to fix the heavy. So I'm going to push these aside, Cancer, and I'm going to go do the extended to see how much more I can pull out on the other end, what you can expect from this. There you go, Cancer. Thank you so much, guys, for letting me do that reading for you. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.